Good evening, everybody. It is Sunday, June 6th, 2021. It is a Sunday stream. Let's go. It's the Power Hour. What's up? Hi. Hi. Hey, chat. Lindworm, welcome on in. Good to see you. Rick Sanderson, Sore Knight, Vaskar, Art of Shred, everyone else. Hello, hello. Hi. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone had a good weekend. Heck yeah, we're here to entertain. Let's do it. Foo, what's going on? Hey, good to see everyone. Hope everyone had a good weekend. Hope everyone's doing real well. We're here to play Divinity Original Sin 2. Doing our solo honor mode, no lone wolf, no reloads, as per our community challenge. I am going to go ahead and hit the continue button. We have a Necromancer Sebille that we started last stream, and she's, I think, level 7 right now, something like that. I'm going to hit the continue button. We'll do an overview of where she's at, and our goal tonight is to finish Act 1 if possible. But yeah, let's go. KOXP, Havoc, what's up? What's up? Fiddy, hello. Hey. My weekend was good. Yeah, I got to hang out with some friends. Just kind of hang out otherwise. Yeah, no real complaints. Alright, here's our girl. Yep, level 7. As always, we're maxing out wits with the no lone wolf. Anyway, we're focusing on wits more heavily than we normally would. We've got a weird hat. I forgot about the weird hat. We're still running around using the Reckoning. What are you gonna do? We're back. Sorry about that. I was doing an overview of our character. I don't know how far along in that overview we got before Comcast decided that it wanted to interfere. But anyway, I'll do the whole thing over again. So our character is working on maxing out wits. We're picking up intelligence along the way. Working on maxing out warfare, but we have to take a couple points in other utility areas. Polymorph Pyrokinetic Scoundrel. Everything else is coming from gear. Even our Necromancy is coming from gear. We've got a point in Persuasion, 2 points in Thievery, and we've got our talents of Elemental Affinity and Executioner. There we go. Cool. Let's hope that doesn't happen too often. Alright, let's get to work, shall we? So we're about 60% of the way to a level up. And we've done things quite a ways out of order, if we're being real. I could definitely go back inside the fort, clear out the rest of the fort, and we'd probably get ourselves to level 8. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh, wow. What happened here? All right. Let's go clear out the fire slugs and then work our way up. Snitches get infects to the face. Pretty sure that's the expression. Dang it. Hey, Grandpa B. Yeah. Well, you know, we definitely learned something. We learned something new this time. It got you as well? That's a shame. Sorry to hear it. Yeah. I mean, as always, very happy to be learning stuff. Hey, can you come over here, please? Thank you. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's weird with chem as and it's also just apparently they'll target you. Which, you know, we didn't want that to happen. We didn't want them to target me. The opponents, but they did. Next time, hopefully, it'll go a little better. Alright, hello. Where is everyone? 1, 2, 3. Okay. If I teleport this one here... There is a corpse already on the ground there. So this should be perfect. Woo! The damage is back, baby. Let's go. Yeah. Oh, you think that Chem revealed it? Like, just by dialogue? It's possible. I really thought... I thought I was invis, but it is possible that I got revealed, which is why they were able to target me. I didn't look into it too much. But... that's an interesting thing. That I hadn't considered. And if that's the case, then obviously that continues to reinforce my thought that, like, our strategy there needs to be end that entire fight in one turn.
The bizarre creature.
Sir? The hell? Yeah, that also can be an option Grandpa B. However, killing Kem before requires getting into a fight with a lot of paladins all at once. And while it is possible that that would be fine, I haven't done it that way before. But we can try it sometime. I'm not sure. I'm not sure where you're supposed to engage him that would make the most sense. But yeah, I'm sure there are some good options for that. In the barracks, you mean? Or in the quarters of who?
He reaches out. Aha.
Trying to think who we're talking about here. It's like the barracks of the Magisters, right? The Magister barracks. I guess he is alone there. Do you miss out on any experience by just eliminating him immediately, Grandpa B, or do you know whether that's the case? Because that's the one thing I kind of wonder about. 47. We've got him to 30. Okay, this is good. Hey, Chintz, thanks. It'll grow back. And hello, Corknut. Hello. Yeah, 21 is still very doable. You're absolutely right about that. So maybe I shouldn't be so concerned. Hey man, you go hang out over there, please. Kill. Good. Good. Slain is dead, yeah. Slain is dead. Alright, we didn't get them to fight against one another because I think we killed the agitated Silent Monk too quickly, but that's fine, I can just chill until my spells come off cooldown and we can just get this done. Do. Just hanging out, sneakily invisible. Is targetable? Well, what do you know? It is. Yeah, when Kem is hanging out in Arhu's place, it's him surrounded by like 50 paladins. And while you could get a crap ton of experience by killing all of the paladins there, it's probably, you know, we're probably just aiming for Kem himself.
Power is power.
Stoned Alchemist, thanks so much for the follow. Welcome on in. It's another down. Where's the last one? Over here.
Power is power.
Siri83, welcome on in. Thanks for the follow. We are rapidly closing in on 1,000. It's pretty wild. I did not understand exactly how fast this channel grew over the last month, but there's actually been over 200 followers in the last month alone, which is just insane growth. I can't believe it. You guys have been exceptional, all of you. Ouchies. Alright, fight's over. So the agitated silent monk here, if you attack, if you kill Niles and then you leave the agitated silent monk alive, then the monks and meat golems will go against one another. But the fact that we eliminated the agitated silent monk in the same turn resulted in them not fighting against each other. And that's fine. We're totally fine hanging out in Viz while they can't see us, and then doing our sneak strategy and just getting on out of there. All right, moving along. We've already raided the container that this key unlocks. We did that very early on. And so I can just move forward. How are we doing on carry weight? Very nicely. All right, let's go down here. Do a couple of fights down here. Again, we're closing in on level 8. Level 8 is when we're going to have to take a big shopping break as well. There's a lot of shopping to do. A lot of it. Oh, pardon me. Can I see? Can I reach this guy? Oh, I can. All right. Well, that's fine. Hey, Napster. Good to see you. Bye. Yep. Bloat should be able to take care of this. There's one guy up top. Oh no, he's not gonna actually take care of it. It's okay. That's a lot of damage still. Cool. Yeah. So the decaying thing. So when we do stuff like decaying touch, you can follow it up by hitting them with healing spells, because decaying reverses healing. However, you don't even need to lead off with decaying if your enemies are undead. because any undead that get hit by healing spells are hurt by them. That includes if you're playing an undead, don't have your party members heal you with healing spells because you're in for a bad time. And these enemies are undead, so we can just immediately fire off regeneration spells at them. Yeah. Yeah, you got it. Yep, precisely. Hey, Kuya, what'd you miss? Not much. Hang on, is this guy immune to knockdown? Slow up. What happened? Oh, I made him immune to knockdown. We've seen this happen before. Mark, you idiot. Whatever. Now he's not immune to knockdown. Yeah, that's the chicken claw guy. Oh well. He was already too hurt for it to matter.
You notice a...
That's the use first aid on a guy and then try to knock him down problem that we've encountered before. It's just me forgetting things. It's all good. We are fine. Everything is fine. All right. You had quests break on you in a row. What happened to you? What did you do? Napster coming in hot. I see you. I see you.
Don't touch me. I'm super important.
Napster, congratulations. You are a VIP. Let's set you up for that, shall we? Community, roles manager. Add new NEPSTR. The 45th VIP. Show me the rock. Let's see it. Well, thank you. It's your channel points. Nice blinding radiance. Except I was never there. Possessed Dwarf quest was broken. When you say the Possessed Dwarf quest was broken, do you mean that the Possessed Dwarf quest works exactly the way that it is coded to, and the demon is a total amount of BS? Because that's what it should be. Yeah. Yeah, you'll note that when we do the Possessed Dwarf quest, we just kill the dwarf. We just kill him. Don't bother with the demon at all. He's too full of BS to ever bother with. He's actually the most BS encounter in the game. Because he'll do his possession on your turn, which is a big problem, as you found out. Demon didn't have a dead body when you killed it. Well, that's terrifying. Expect to incarnate and have it solo him? Perfect, Threesis. Yep, you have to be out of its line of sight, which is very difficult to do with pretty much every build. Especially playing solo. You don't want to mess with it, honestly. Just, if you're doing solo, don't mess with it. That's what I've found to be easiest. Alright, that's everything down here. I'm gonna go check and see if any of our vendors have updated their stock, because I think it has been an hour since we hit level 7. Let's go ahead and take a look. It's possible. Is it Masterwork rune? I can start picking up Masterwork runes, that's fine. And also, yeah, it looks like we can sell stuff as well, so let's do that. Rock runes can go away, this can also go away, that can go away. So can that, and that, and that. And this, and this, and this, and this. That. These teeth and sinews. And a whole bunch of arrows. Wow. Good. Cool. Some trained wands. Don't mind if I do. Alright, great. Exter, please tell me you've got some chanterelles maybe in stock this time? No? Alright, well, at least he's got animal scales, so not a complete loss, but... +1 intelligence, +1 necromancer, kind of intriguing. Though I will hold out until next level before buying something like this. Plus, I can't wear this. It requires finesse 12, which I don't have. But we can sell him some stuff. He's got so much money. Where's Gratiana anyway? Shouldn't she be walking around here? Oh, she's standing over here now for some reason. And so is Gareth, by the way. Very strange that they're both standing here.
Gratiana's head is bowed.
Alright, Gratiana, what do you got for me?
Mask,
Oh,
you can
shit.
hear the whispered words
Well,
of
let's
She
go ahead and buy this.
turning to face you.
1 intelligence, 1 warfare instead of 1 intelligence, 1 hydrosophist. That's direct damage. Yay. Grandpa B, I keep them around. Well, obviously we keep Gareth around for his skill books. I don't care about his anything other than the skill books that he sells. Obviously he has money and stuff, and you also keep him around for use, getting experience in the next act. Exter will continue to sell very nice stuff. He can sell chanterelles, which are invisibility potions. He'll sell animal scales as well. And then, you know, so there are a certain number of things that they both sell that I actually do like. But Gareth in particular, I'm not keeping him around as a vendor specifically. Like, that's not the reason we hold on to him.
It would be a sweet...
All right, let's go finish working on the fort. Yeah, we can clear out the rest of the fort. We should be okay. But yeah, that amulet upgrade is nice. Just an increase in warfare is direct damage for us. Makes our spells hit that much harder. Yeah, we've already been in here, but we haven't been in here.
Gods, you're on you. All right, there's no something. You perhaps you can enlighten. Would you like to see now? Man, this elf. Now it's your.
Why is his sight radius so tiny? Kind of perplexing, honestly. That's wild. His sight radius is tiny. Why is Oravan's sight radius so bad? Oh my god. That's gotta be embarrassing. I mean, I'm not complaining, it's just really funny. How did I get wings? I used the spell Spread Your Wings under the polymorph tree. Yeah, we've been doing a lot more of it, Grandpuppy. It's been pretty helpful in a lot of situations, though it's not perfect. It is still good. That's a lot of damage. Shame I can't kill him. I mean, I could just float down there and give him the old bop, but I don't think that's gonna do enough. So I actually think the adrenaline was pointless. Unless it's not pointless. Alright. What if we crit him? I mean, what if? Could you imagine? No, it's a shame. But the bleed might kill him. The bleed might kill him before he gets a chance to do anything. Yep, there it goes. Bye. Yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna smack this guy with a hammer. Psych! I'm gonna blow up a corpse. There we go. Alright, goodbye. Bum ba dum ba da. Ba-dum ba-dum ba-da-da-da-da. Alright, we can work on rescuing Cork now. Remember, we've already removed one of the Magisters that would be attacking Cork from the upcoming fight. We're going to remove one other from the opposite end as well. So that Cork won't be fighting against 6 Magisters, he'll be fighting against 4 instead. +1 Geomancer. Nope. Though, actually, I'll put on the Geomancer hat really quickly just so I can learn Fortify. There we go. Oh, hi. Oh, fancy meeting you here. Excuse me, could you come over here? I have something to show you. Uh-huh. So we're gonna sneak to our spot, and then we'll initiate the fight. The magisters that we're gonna be focusing down are this archer, the archer, and the swordsman over here. We're gonna group them together and work on them, and then triple we can take out separately. There we go. If we have Cloak and Dagger, we do this a funnier way, but we don't currently have Cloak and Dagger, so we'll make do without it. Okay. Let's go. Hello. So we're gonna pull this archer over to here. She can hang out with this archer. But first, she's going to become a dead archer. And then we're gonna explode her corpse. That eliminates that archer. Go over here. Battle stomp this dude so he can't move. There we go. And then bloat can do a little bit of work. But mostly bloat's job here is to just explode. Yeah, Fillier, it's true. However, I am level 7 and these guys are not. So we save some of these fights for spots where, you know, it's a little bit easier to do them. Knock down. Cork would lose this fight easily. Even a one-on-one Cork against triple, Cork is going to lose this fight. So we are going to have to intervene on his behalf. However, we can hold off on that until we've already won this one. Oh, this guy's super dead, so I'll just go ahead and hit him with a hammer once there. There we go. We'll hang out. See if this guy is gonna do any running toward us. Nope. All right, Cork, what do you got? Nope, just hitting people? Okay. Yeah, you're doing great. I'm of course kidding, he's doing horribly, but what are you gonna do? Am I standing on my blood surface? I am. Lovely. There you go. That seems to have hurt him a lot. Unfortunately, I can't dive down there right now, so let's just go ahead and wait. Hey, Bim. Okay, now I can fly down there. Or I can just bring him up here. Hey, let me actually fly down there, because otherwise Cork might leave, and I won't get the experience for it. Kind of a thing we've experienced in the past. Sup, son? There we go. Thanks, bye. Hey, Mac. So the amount of experience that exists in the game is enough to get you to level 22. Level 21 is more reasonable to achieve. And I know that the game has like a cap of level 30 or something, but there's just not enough experience to be had from quests and kills to get you there. So 22 is probably what I would say the level cap is. But yeah, what Kuya is saying is probably correct. Get to level 20. If you get to level 20 in your run, you've done a very good job of exploring. You get to level 21, you know, that's a step up from there. Oh wow, we're 98% of the way. What am I missing? Oh, we can start doing the, okay, yeah, let's go get Bless. All right, yeah, this is a good time to go do it. Let's get Bless, start blessing the pigs, but even before then, as soon as we have Bless, we can come back to Ruin Castle. We'll hit level 8, and then we'll get Fetter out, and then we're gonna have a lot of shopping to do again. I'm really hoping that we find some good item upgrades for level 8 so that we can kind of coast through some of these tough fights that we have coming up. But we'll see. We'll see if we get there.
You're gay. The
is what you got, and it is then gotten. I speak, but the one is and then all from death now with good that with.
Somewhat Ukes, yeah. The hovering status here, I can just show you. Okay, hang on. Let's go to Ruin Castle. Somehow I managed to remove the spell from my bar instead of actually casting it. We can read this description. So when you're hovering, oh, okay. Is there a way for me to right-click on myself and get more information about that? Anyway, yeah, you don't get hit by, so like if I fly over this fire, do you see how I'm flying over this fire and it's not hurting me? But then if I walk on the fire, then it actually would. So the hovering status would do that. So that's an example of what hovering can help you with. All right, we picked up Bless, so let's go ahead and actually equip that. On to the bar you go.
in the flick of the he
Hey, man. You shouldn't have been rude to me. Also, you shouldn't have been worth 1,700 experience. Alright, cool. We're level 8. That was easy. We'll go ahead and take Pet Pal. Again, access to Fetter is important here, so we gotta do that. Take another point in Warfare here. At level 9, we'll take a point in Polymorph. No real changes there. Keep slamming points into Wits. Trying to think if there's a reason for me to take points into Memory yet, and I don't think there is. I think I can take 3 points into Memory at level 9, and that would make sense. When we take the point in Polymorph. Again, the wits spam right now is we're no longer in any danger for initiative or anything like that. And you know, obviously our spells don't crit because I don't have Savage Sortilege, but I'm just giving myself a, you know, we're trying to max wits as fast as we can. For what am I using Pet Pal? So a couple things. There's a couple quests that that will give us experience that require Pet Pal. And then there's one quest in particular that gives us access to one of the best vendors in the act, but you need Pet Pal in order to have it, so.
Before the shrine.
Give me the hat. Thank you very much. The vendor is Feder, F-E-D-E-R. She is a vendor that appears out of the Bless the Pigs quest, which we're about to do. So I can, if you hang on for just a few more minutes, then we can show all of that. All right. How did I do that shrine? What do you mean? Just have a source point and then mash one in conversation. I don't pay very much attention to the dialogue anymore, but basically just have a source point because the shrine wants you to sacrifice a source point to it. Thankfully, there is a source vat in the same room, so you don't really have to work too hard on that one. We're gonna transform into a lizard. It's okay, it'll be back.
You are you. You look to your hands, your belly, your...
Yes, I know. Alright. Hello, I am here to bless you. 600 experience per blessed pig, but the first one that you bless, here comes Scaper here, and we're going to literally convince her to just roll over and die. The result will be more experience than if we were to fight her and win, which we could fight her and win, but doing the persuasion actually nets you more experience.
Why
So.
wouldn't I hope this brings I was alone. Now, can we get down? Well, I wouldn't have said
She moaned.
yes. It is me.
The guardian.
Bye. Alright, 3,000 experience and a bunch of crap. Oh well, what are you gonna do? You think you get like 14 or 1,600, Kuya? Unsure. No, this is not a speed run. Sorry to say.
The pig.
Oh, nice. Since we have Pet Pal already, these guys will stay still for me. That's convenient. Kuya, yes. However, I know that there have been people who come in here and tell me that you don't need to have 2 in persuasion, that 1 in persuasion would be enough. I don't know what the exact values you need to have are, so I know that having 2 in persuasion works. You know, I take a point in persuasion myself at level 6, and then I equip the Mask of the Shapeshifter for Lizard to get the second one. I'm not, like, 100% sure what the stats that you would need to have with 1 persuasion are to make this work. So I just do it the other way. There we go. Bye. Alright, so we saved all the pigs. Yay. Now that we've saved all the pigs, the boss pig will show up and become available as a vendor for us, if you've done a couple of things correctly. So I'll go over that in just a second as well. Persuasion can help net you some really good rewards in terms of quests, experience, all that stuff. Okay, I am going to finish using the lizard form. We're gonna do 1 more persuasion here. And then keep moving from there. Then I can remove the lizard helmet. Alright, here's our persuasion. It's gonna happen over here.
Alone.
This is, please, just no.
Alright, cool. There you go. Bye. Alright. Well, now where the heck did Gratiana go? Oh, hey, there you are. Nope, come back here. Nope, stop. Stop moving.
Gratiana's head.
It would be a sweet joy to see
Unbelievable.
the majesty of this land. But I fear all I will see today.
Ooh. Nice. We'll happily take those. Thanks, bye.
Kerban stares at the body of his dead comrade, tightly gripping his weapon in a cold fury.
Oh, yes. Yep. I like it. Yep. Thank you, Kerban. Thanks, buddy.
This
Extra, what do you got for me?
I'd stay close
Yes,
to Gareth.
Chanterelle. There we go. Finally.
Whatever path he takes will be the surest way to victory.
Finally, a Chanterelle. Modi, the pig's name is Feder, Feder. She's literally right here. We're gonna go and talk to her right now. Intelligence warfare. Warfare. Wow, our warfare value is what, at 8 now? Heck yes. Starting to get there. 1 in wits. And some dodging. Sure, why not? Okay, so here she is. Feder. Ba-ba-da-ba-da.
is you. You don't like worth but we result. Not really. If I'm so.
Alright, so we're gonna send her to Amadia's Sanctuary. Now, again, very important that you told the statue, or you got the statue to bless this area, so you need Blessed Steam here instead of Cursed Steam. If you tell Feder to go into the pool and it's cursed, she will die, and then you lose access to everything. So
Thanks for saying. I've prayed to Amadia.
so then we tell her to get in the pool. The helm stats were just +1 intelligence, +1 warfare. Alright. Hey, Kingworm.
May you walk with Amadia. Oh, it's a lot of course.
Alrighty, fingers crossed. See if she's got anything that we want. Wits bartering? Nah. Initiative? Nah. Helmet's got Wits Hydrosophist? Nah. Wits Aerithurge? Nah. Alright, it doesn't look like we got anything from her this level. However, maybe next level she'll give us something better. Hey, look, a badass level 8 spear. Everyone's always complaining about the lack of spears. Alright, well, nothing from her this level, but like I said, you know, she'll become available at level 9 as well, so maybe she'll give us something nice then. Meantime, we can make friends with her and sell her stuff, so. There you go. Have all of this stuff.
Bye now.
That's right, Blazing Deep Stalker. Best build in the damn game. Alright, buddy, you got anything for me?
Ah, you're back. Looking to add some weight to your rucksack?
Whoa. A weapon that just gives whirlwind? Kinda dope. Oh, wait, I must have sold that to him. I don't know why I didn't know that, but whatever. Okay. Alright, let's go and do this fight over by the docks before I forget. It looks like what's-his-face is already dead on the ground, so... Rip Gowan. That's 200 experience we're not gonna get. Oh well. Correct, Kuya. Yeah. So Jehan does nothing unless nothing after Act 2, unless you've got Losa. That is all true. I don't need Bless on my bar. Is there anything else that I do need on my bar? I mean, Raining Blood can be something, except I don't have a point in Hydrosophist, so never mind. I could put Blitz Attack in, since, I mean, hell, we've got Blitz Attack. I might as well use it for mobility. Or I could put in Bloodsucker. Oh, Bloodsucker's fun. For extra decaying goodness. But that makes a lot more sense if you've got Raining Blood in already. I don't know. Everything's trash. I'll put in Heart of Steel. That's better. You just killed him? Congratulations. Enjoy your 150k XP. Assuming you did it correctly. Ooh. Ooh, it's so good. Yeah, we leave a lot of battles leaving the floor like this, Modi. Not unique to this battlefield. So good. So freaking good. We're gonna have to do this a little bit piecemeal. That's okay. Just doing some damage to this guy before I go into this. Yeah, that corpse explosion did 172 damage. Don't mind me. Literally no extra intelligence except coming from gear. Uh-huh. Yep. Cool fight. Go pick up a whole bunch of nails. Since we're in the area, we might as well pick up all these nails. That way I may not run out for the rest of the game. We'll see. I might. But picking up lots of nails. Okay, think we're good here? I think we're good here. Alright. So we have a couple fights left. Let's think. I could go directly into Brackus Cave now, or I could do the Voidwoken fight. We'll do the Voidwoken fight. Why not? Hey, Ken. Hey, thanks for hanging out with me today, everyone. I know Sunday stream's a little bit rare, but great to be here. Hopefully you guys are enjoying. New run? Yeah, unfortunately, yes. But, yep, new run. Alright, bleeding then infect, I guess? Bleeding then infect? Then decay? This raises intelligence by 2. I might as well just hit him with the spells. 77, 50, okay. That leaves him with 74. I hit him with the infect. Is this guy immune to decaying? I don't think he is, but is he? Oh, he is. What a little piece of shit. I guess I should. I feel like I knew that, and then I forgot. All right, well, whatever. You go hang out with undead dude over there. I guess I played this a little bit wrong, but it's okay. We have invisibility for that. Now this guy's decaying. That's fun. You regenerate. I'm invis. Bye. Right-click him. 37 to 41 damage. It's not really a right-clicking machine here. It's fine. All right, let's go find a spot to hide. Here seems good. Oh, that guy died. Cool. Yeah, he can heal himself all he wants. I'm gonna come back with a vengeance corpse explosion. Oh, you mean right-click him as in, like, inspect. It tells you his immunities if you've got 1 point in Lore Master, which we actually do have because we're an elf. But you're right, yeah, he's immune to infected and immune to decaying. So, yeah, no, he had a very good point. Since we are elf, we do get to see at least this bit of what he looks like. But it's fine. It is fine. Alright, so while they call us vermin, I'm just gonna hang out mildly invisible over here. I feel like this is one of those things that I should have memorized by this point. His immunity to infect and diseased, because I know that we've played Necromancer through enough times that I should know that he actually has those immunities, but you know, we don't memorize everything. Game's hard, you know. Hey, Nathan. What, you don't like it? Don't worry, it'll grow back. Doesn't take very long. I mean, our spells still do a ridiculous amount of damage, so we should be fine. And we can hit him with a Corpse Explode from range, so let's go. I can even teleport one of his stupid friends to him. How about this one? Uh-huh. And the infect should kill. Bye. Rip that guy. What else can we hit people with? Regeneration's probably gonna hurt this guy to the point where he'll die as well, but you can have Bloat finish the job. Good job, Bloat. Alright, what else we got here? I feel like this is inefficient, what I'm doing right here. Maybe there's a way for me to be standing over here, and maybe I can teleport this guy on top of this guy. Let's find out. Nope. Nope. Wow. That really didn't work either way, huh? Oh, I can teleport this guy to here. That's something. Okay, that'll work. Yeah, you go hang out there. Oh, there is a spot at which I can hit this guy. Wow. I just have to be at the very edge of it. Okay, whatever. Bloat's getting targeted by the other Necromancer. That's pretty funny. Somebody was asking if I could just smack this guy around. Sure, why not? Alrighty. It's a good fight. Oh, +1 warfare. That's better than our other warfare ring, right? So, equip. It gives like 1 extra stat. I could, of course, combine it and forgo restoration. If I had a point in Hydrosophist, then I would be able to have both, but I don't seem to have a point in Hydrosophist coming from any source. The armor is what's really sucking for us. Oh, welcome back, Nepster. Anything cool happened? Nope, just winning. Lots and lots of winning so far. Alright, so we have the Brachus Cave, I think, is the next big thing to do, so let's go ahead and get ready and do that. Before we go in there, I am going to do a little bit of crafting. I would like to make my magic and physical armor potions. There we go. Let's combine these guys together. So the Brachus Cave fight is one of the Trompdoi fights are some of the biggest annoyances in this act. So having the armor potions ready is a good way to make sure that we don't get popped. No, we didn't get anything, Grandpa B. There was a level 8 ring, I think, and it was trash, so no. Doing a solo lone wolf tactician run. Any builds I recommend? Play whatever you want. If you're doing lone wolf, just play whatever you want. Optimize your damage. Have yourself a grand old time. I don't know. It's hard for me to make recommendations like that, especially if you're telling me you're doing lone wolf. It's just like, okay, well, I mean, obviously we love lone wolf. It's just, you're not gonna have a hard time with any good optimized build. So what do you find fun, Viri? What's fun to you? Okay, there we go. Bit cleaner. And we have a couple of large physical armor potions and a couple of large magic armor potions, so we're pretty much ready to go for the big Trompdoi fight. And the small Trompdoi fight is very straightforward. The big Trompdoi fight, less straightforward. And we do have an invisibility potion or 2. As a just in case everything goes horribly wrong. We've already popped our head in here once, that's why I didn't get any experience just now. We popped our head in earlier to get the 2200 experience.
What?
No option to show that guy any of my parts. Alright. You want the fun builds? Mages. Any of the mages I think are the most fun for me. But some of the physical melee builds are quite nice as well. But personally, I find the mages to be a little more on the fun side. But that's just my opinion. Explode that corpse before it has a chance to disappear. Little extra strats from us there. Kill that guy. Smack that guy with an infect, and then I'm going invis. Corpse explosion scales with intelligence and warfare. Just like most of the Necromancer abilities. Traps on the ground you can avoid by floating. So just hover over those. And over those. Is that a telekinesis potion? Oh, goody. Yeah, slain with hydro arrow is basically arrow. You don't bother with hydro. But with Lone Wolf, you should have enough damage to be able to do it. With Slain, you had to use a little bit more invis. Hey, what's going on, Duke? Trompdoy is annoying, but whatever. Okay. Let's do some high-speed riddle solving. Cool, thanks. I'm so good at solving riddles. Yeah. Alrighty. Here we go. No, it doesn't, Timpy. I just do it to get more recipes. I don't think it's necessary, honestly. That's just a relic from the past. From past runs when I used to actually need to do it. a lot of what you need to learn with the Hydro Arrow is paying attention to which spells stun for which amount of time. So basically, what Tuano is saying is correct, but it's a little bit more complicated than that. If you look at your Hydro spells and your Arrow spells, some of them say stuns for 1 turn. Sets shocking for 1 turn, right? For example, or sets shocking for 2 turns, or sets cold, whatever what's not freezing but chilled. So chilled for 1 turn, chilled for 2 turns. You need to stack those on top of one another, or mix them with wet status in order for them to work. So you may have noticed, Viri, that like maybe you cast 1 shocking spell and a 2nd shocking spell and it didn't result in the enemy getting shocked. It's because those 2 shocking statuses are different, right? If you cast a shocking spell for 1 turn and then followed it with a shocking spell for 2 turns, it's not going to result in the enemy getting stunned because those 2 statuses are different. So you need to stack those 2 on top of one another. Or again, combine them with wet, so rain or a water balloon or whatever. So that's one of the things that we really had to learn back when we started doing Lone Wolf Hydro Arrow runs. But yeah, it definitely does teach you a lot about elemental affinity and some of the way that surfaces interact, and then also what statuses work for what spells. Very interesting. Okay. That is correct, Viri, yes. Oh, I can hit him from up here with this? What the hell? Do I even have to move?
Power is power.
I suppose I should have hit him with more abilities, but...
Power is power.
Suckler, thanks so much for the follow. My Perfect Harem, oh my goodness. Thanks so much for the follow. A little bit of fun usernames there.
Power is power.
Kootenai, thanks so much for the follow as well. Welcome on in, guys. Good to have you all here. Hope everyone's enjoying. Why does he have so much health? Okay, there we go. We fixed it. Bye. Show me your friends, sir. There we go. Good, 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 good. This is perfect spacing. Let's go. Coot and I, we're always happy to answer any questions you might have. And if you need me to like slow down a combo for you, for example. Yes, Grandpa B, I know that that's true, but I need to get these guys to be hostile to me first. These guys need to be hostile, so I need to do a little bit of running around so that they all spot me, and then I can do it. But yeah, we are aware of that fact. And it is a little complicated actually, because right now, because I'm only in combat with main Trompdoi, these guys are going to interrupt whatever double turn I have. So it's a little bit weird. I may need to do like a second double turn here. Also, that bastard just went invis, so I can't see him right now. Maybe this is a good opportunity to go get everybody's attention and then go invis. Let's do that. Welcome. Alright, this guy got pulled in as well. Oop. Always remove spells from your bar. Alright, now we're just gonna hang out until our spells are all finished cooling down, and then we're gonna go and blow up Big Trompdoi. With everything we've got in the span of 2 turns. Should be okay. Feel like we're in good shape here. As long as this doesn't actually reach me. Yeah, it shouldn't. Alright, here we go. Oh, dang it, spread your wings is on cooldown. Okay, hang on. Guess we're waiting. Is he gonna go invis now? Something tells me he's about to go invis. Alright, we're gonna have to wait 2 more turns. Ba-ba-da. Alright, he's back. Okay, here we go. $171. Jeez, that's a lot. Okay. Well, we'll just hit him with our resto spells first. That'll help break through his armor. Remember, I cannot turn him into a chicken at this point. Or, sorry, I can turn him into a chicken, but I cannot hit him with any spells that will knock him down. 66. Decaying touch scrolls. We've been hanging on to some decaying touch scrolls kind of with this in mind. I'm gonna hit him with 1 now. There we go. Now he's got 1 health left, and then 1 smack from our hammer ends that fight, and we got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
As you pick, you.
And killing this Trompdoi gets rid of the remaining Trompdois, as Grandpappy mentioned. So we got the full experience for that fight. And we can move on. I like that you guys are trying to come up with uses for sabotage, because I saw that spell and I was like, that looks so cool. And then I remembered how like difficult it is to tell who has what items in their inventory. And so you have to get really creative in order to make that work. Or you have to just like recognize that like, oh, that's an archer, maybe they'll have stuff in their inventory that I can blow up. But it's very situational and not the easiest thing to pull off, unfortunately. But it is cool that you guys are trying to come up with uses for it. I like that. Very creative, guys. Remember, we're not doing any of the Relics of Rivellon stuff, so I'm not bothering with the captain's thingy.
He drops it.
Thank.
+1 intelligence, +1 scoundrel. Interesting. Wits thievery. Huh. Do I have thievery gloves right now? I don't even think I need thievery gloves, but maybe I'll just take the most expensive reward. Yeah, there we go. Cash money. All right, great. All right, let's go kill Gratiana and then kill the rest of the Seekers. We are well on target for where we need to be, so this is great. This has gone very smoothly so far. Hopefully we can keep it going.
Gratiana's head is bowed. From within her mask.
All right, goodbye, Gratiana.
Sweet, you have. That they are relics of great questions. There is no time for questions. You don't understand. Hiding.
She reached.
You did. I have been patient. No. No.
Holy.
Bye. 4,200 experience for that kill. Plus we get some stuff. Nice. Oh, I wonder what these unidentified pieces of equipment are. Only one way to find out. We have a guy that identifies things over here.
Kerbin stares at the body of his dead comrade.
Kerbin, tell me about the items we just picked up, please. +1 Geomancer. Nope. 1 Wits, 1 Retribution. I mean, it's better than what we currently have, so I'll wear it. And then... Alright. Great. Whoa. That's cool. I mean, not for us. Could be cool. These random ass rings. All this magical equipment that we don't need anymore. There we go. Oof. Alright, cool. Stretch. Thanks, Definite. All right. All right, let's get ready to get these guys into position so that we can do some harm. You guys have gathered very nicely around this corpse.
Praise be. You have any? We've got a boat ready. Are you ready? We've got.
He sighed.
I need more time to prepare, and by that I mean I'm going to right, let's do this fun thing really quickly. Hey, demon boy.
But enough.
How you doing? You're not immune to shriekers, are you? He's not immune to shriekers. Bye. Cause I don't want it. Honestly, I should just add an exclamation point relics command. I don't want to do it. I know that the armors are very strong and all that. I just don't care. Helmet Demon has like 24 initiative, Grandpa B. He has the highest initiative of anyone we'd fight against. Take care, Kutenai. Hope you've got. Hope you have a good day. Thanks so much for the follow, and hopefully we'll see you again soon. Okay. Radius for corpse explosion looks like that, so I can stand right here and not be harmed by it. But also, let's put on our proper helmet. And let's get to work. Really? Why'd she run like that? Oh, I'm just realizing that I wanted to keep Kerbin alive, didn't I? Oh well, whatever. What are you gonna do? Alright, young lady, you go hang out there. Oh, I didn't flesh sacrifice. Whoopsies. And Slain, Grandpa B. Slain has 19 initiative, so careful. Careful with him. Really? Duggan survived? What a piece of shit. Alrighty, whatever. Looks like he's not making any effort to heal himself, so this is fine. Can you beat the game with Lone Wolf but no Invis? I mean, yeah, you'd have to adjust your playstyle accordingly. You could probably do a lot of, if you wanted to do without Invis, there are some people that like to do Uncanny Evasion, for example, though of course you can't evade spells. You could also just do like a whole bunch of hit and run stuff, which would be, you know, I would argue even more like slow to do than just using Invis, but you know, to each their own. It's very difficult without Invis to tank, especially on Tactician. Tanking is not a thing that you're really going to be able to do. Even the Exploding Dwarf that we ran still had to have Invis. Some of that all sounds correct, Grandpa B. I think Jehan requires more than 63, but I could be wrong about that. Yeah, I can't remember everybody's exact values. Usually we get 5 in Lore Master before we check on them, just in case. I thought it was more than 63 for him, but I could be wrong. Yeah, no worries, Zeus. Yeah, his initiative is higher than that, because it's not just that, it's the peace of mind. I guess the peace of mind is factoring, or like his wits is taking the peace of mind into effect. That could be true. All right, here we go. I'm gonna eliminate Claude and Matisse, and then we'll leave Kerbin, Exter, and Gareth all up if we can. Poison fire explosion with weapons that has their respective damage, or can you only do it with wands? I'm not sure, Kingworm. I'm not sure. There are certain like staffs and stuff that will set surfaces as well, but I don't know. I haven't tested it myself, so I can't actually answer that question. Maybe someone in chat might be able to. Good. Perfect. Alright, Kerbin, Exter, Gareth, all alive. Now's a good time to abandon this fight. We'll come back a little later. Collect all the bodies, reconcile with those guys, and then do all that. But first, we have a little bit of business up here. So we're gonna do the rest of Brachus Cave, or sorry, the Brachus Maze, get level 8. Sorry, get level 9, and then move on.
The stone
You are not welcome.
Yes, I am. I'm the guy. Thank you, 4,200. No, Kuya, we're not. Because I don't know how to do it, and people have told me that you typically need either 2 characters or 1 character in a very small window. I haven't practiced the very small window, and Slane's been dead for a while, so can't get double XP for that. If he's already gone, Yeah, I'll have to. I'd have to test it in a like non-honor mode setting, basically like off stream. I'd have to test it because I have no idea how you actually do it, unless someone has like a clip or something that they can send me. Right, exactly. So given that we've tried doing that before, like a very long time ago, and it did not work at all. So I'd be pretty reluctant to try it again. Again, without knowing how exactly to do it, I'd be pretty reluctant to try doing it now. Know what I mean? This at least gets rid of his magic armor. Or his physical armor, rather. It's not going to kill him. It's just going to hurt him really, really bad. Nice. They'll heal him, and that's fine. But again, we've already crunched through his physical armor, which was the important bit. They can heal themselves all they want. Is this game beatable with Elemental? Absolutely. Of course it is. Game is beatable with a lot of different builds, but yes, an Elemental Mage can handle the game just fine. Especially a Lone Wolf. That's a lot of damage. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, bloat. You know what to do. Could he kill the Alice bosses? Well, he can get help. Or he can kill Alice with a max of one type of resistance. Not all types of resistance. Gibbert. Brewmaster, thanks so much for the Prime. Really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please enjoy your ad-free viewing and Tier 1 emotes. Oh, that's kind. Thank you for choosing to use your Prime here. I mean, yeah, you can max your fire resistance, and she has max fire resistance, so kill her with a different element. I mean, I don't know. It's not very... It's not... Yeah, Slain has max cold resistance, so kill him with a different element. I mean, it's a very strange way of phrasing it. You're presenting it like it's an impossible task, but it's not. You know, just pick a different element than what they're immune to. Yeah, Kingworm, Worldly Lintworm and I tried that. We tried to use the Death Fog Barrel on him, and we could not get it to work. You have to keep many wands. Oh, holy shit, Gibbert, what are you attacking with your wand? No. No. Just get high intelligence, learn all the spells from a different school, and then kill him. You don't have to keep many wands. Just keep the same wands. But you don't need to be attacking with it with your wands at all. Come on. Plus, a lot of the times we cheese out Alice anyway, so it's not like you don't have to deal elemental damage to Alice to kill her, but if you want to deal elemental damage to Alice, you can kill her. That way. What was I doing? I was invis, right? Bloat was doing his thing. And this guy's gonna try and heal himself. That's fine. Wow, he has so many fire spells. I mean, good for him, obviously. It's impressive. I will let him heal himself all the way up. I actually am fine with it. He seems like he's having a good time. Alice is not an initiative cheater. You can... Yeah, no, she's not an initiative cheater, though. She does have, like, 47 initiative. So if you had 25 wits, that doesn't... I wouldn't be able to explain how you were able to do that, could you? She's not a turn stealer, but she is a... she does require a high amount of initiative to be able to get the drop on. Bye. Alright, we won this fight. Wands do not buff the spell damages. Wands only help with stats for spells. If you have more intelligence coming from your wand, then you're gonna get spell damage buffs from everything. If your wand gives you +1 intelligence, +1 Aerithurge, then your wand will help with your Aerithurge spells. But a wand that does fire damage is not going to increase the damage of your fire spells. What's going on, Lone Black Wolf? Have I ever thinking in Fextra Life? You mean, have I ever done any of the Fextra Life builds? No. I have not. I try to understand what people are asking me, and I ask for clarification when it has to happen. But remember, I stream at a time that is not exactly conducive to native English speakers being present in chat, right? I'm streaming at midnight East Coast time, 9 p.m. Pacific Coast, which is usually lots of people from around the world, which I love. I love it. But it's, you know, obviously we try our best. And people here are trying their best as well. It's totally fine. Have you ever done a glass cannon build? I have not, though. If I were doing a glass cannon build, I'd have to be I would have to avoid certain fights. Definite. Because there are certain fights that you're just not going to be able to get away with. People will hit you with stuns immediately. So you'd have to play the game a lot differently, and I'm not super ready to plan that out yet. All right, let's go ahead and kill these guys, get our level 9 just in time to get to the well. Exactly, Definite. Yeah. Exactly. Now you can, of course, there are items that will help with that, but not every item can be found that early, because you can find stuff that gives immunity to Terrified, or you know. Whatever. There's certain potions that'll do it as well, I think. That's a lot of damage. All right, Bloat, take us home. Oh, so close. Alright, so with these guys down, we can now destroy their soul jars one after the other, and that'll net us an extra 4,200 experience on top of what we just got for killing them. Remember, do not destroy the soul jars in an AoE, because if you do, you will not get the experience for it. However, we did it correctly. We got 4,200 experience. We are now level 9. Good job, team. We did it. I'll take a point in polymorph and 3 points in memory right here, because I'm assuming we're going to need them. Wait, should I assume we need 3 points in memory or just 2? I'll do it anyway.
Power.
Surge, thanks for the follow. Welcome on in. Ba-dum-ba-da-ba-da-boom. Decaying touch scroll. And a healing scroll. Nice. Normally we don't save healing scrolls, but of course with this build, healing scrolls actually kind of are free damage. Decaying touch scrolls as well. Can be pretty dope. Can I just pick up a painting? Good teleport scroll there. Alright. It's well time. Wish me luck, guys. Wish me luck. So, first step here, obviously toss a water balloon into this thing.
The well is used. We are the sweet. Laden.
I'll check all of our items at the very end, after we've gotten all 5. But basically, here's what's happening. For those of you who haven't seen this before, the well can be used to grant you some items. We're level 9, and we choose the highest level reward, which means we get legendary gear, which is pretty nice. It can have lots of stats, and you know they can turn out very well. They're either belts or rings. However, the well, like many people, can be tricked into thinking that you're different people using the Mask of the Shapeshifter. So I've shapeshifted into a random human, and we'll do it with the other 4 shapeshifter forms as well, or the other 3 shapeshifter forms, and we're going to get 5 separate rewards, and really just hope that one of them is going to be, or multiple are going to be, good to wear. Sometimes we have ended up in situations where we use the rings that we got from the well for basically the rest of the game because they're that good. So they have the potential to be really, really good. And even if none of them are, we're paying 150 gold for them, and they're worth many times that in terms of value. So
The well is used. We are the sweet. Laden.
turn into a dwarf, do it one more time. Exactly, Limex. Or like having multiple email accounts for, you know, for mailing lists and stuff like that.
The well is now used. We are the sweet. Laden.
Alrighty. Fingers crossed. We got 3 belts, so that's already kind of a bad sign, but let's check the rings. +2 Scoundrel, +1 Pyrokinetic, +1 Aerithurge. Okay, that doesn't really do a tremendous amount for me here. Ah, now that is an item. And here's the reason why I like this one. Baba Yaga, I'll get to that in a second. So here's the reason why I like this one so much. The 2 Necromancy is going to allow me to now switch out this this weapon, and instead I'll be able to put in a weapon that is going to give me 2 points in warfare. We are going to sacrifice a point of intelligence for it and a point of strength, but that's still pretty good. And then the belts are nothing to write home about. Obviously, we're going to keep holding on to Withermore's Girdle for a little while longer. But yeah, this is a great ring, so I'm going to go ahead and put that in.
Power is power.
Octet, thanks so much for the follow. Yeah, we'll do the Minesweeper as soon as I get out of this bit.
The air as the rock, the hump.
Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Hey, awesome. Glad to be of help. We're always learning stuff on this channel, so I love the knowledge share, and it's a real back and forth. It's not just me sharing my knowledge. It's everyone's got stuff. I'm always learning stuff as well. Why is memory from Gear so valued for me in particular? Because I am playing no Lone Wolf, and I just need as much. I need to spend as little into memory of my own as I can, because I have to keep putting points into wits and intelligence, and I'd rather not be putting points into memory instead, if that makes sense. Okay. Let's go to Ruined Castle here really quickly. I'm going to go grab another source point before we go and do the Alexander fight, because the Alexander fight is the last thing that we have to do. Well, we have to kill Kerbin too, but that's neither here nor there. Oh, and we also have to here. I'll start the prediction so you guys can get in on that if you want. And then we can get to work. I'm going to finish doing the shopping while you guys make your predictions. If you want to, you do not have to. Go to Amadia's Sanctuary. Now that we're level 9, vendors have leveled up their gear again. So we're going to check with our friend Fetter to see if she's got anything. In particular, a piece of armor would be very nice if she has like a really good piece of armor. So let's see.
Blessing be upon you. How can I help you?
1 finesse, 1 warfare, 2 summoning. That's not really going to cut it. This gives 1 huntsman, but is stronger. That's nice. See, the reason that this doesn't cut it is because I can't wear it. So that's why I'm not even looking at it. This is nice because we can wear it. This is good. That's very good, actually. Good pants there. And I'll take a Fortify scroll off of her hands, too. That's fine. Looks like the rest of it is, you know, nothing too special, but still, we got some decent gear out of her, which is nice. Oh, that's a real purging wand. We don't want to sell that. Oh, that was too much money. There we go. Why is Sebille bald? Aerodynamics. We want to make sure she runs faster. Kuya, we're probably not going to. I'm going to do... I think what we're going to end up with is, so we've already got Elemental Affinity and Executioner. I think next, when we start doing damage, it's going to be Savage Sortilege, then Hothead, then we'll probably take 5-star at some point, and then maybe we'll be able to do all skilled up at the very end. Probably probably that. Okay, let's do the Minesweeper, and then we'll continue shopping and stuff. Who did that channel point redemption, by the way? Bobby Yaga, thanks so much for the Minesweeper redemption. All right, here comes attempt number 1. Twano, thanks for the explanation. I really appreciate that. Chat being so cute to one another today. You guys are all helping each other out and answering questions when I miss stuff, so thank you. You guys all rock. For real. Love the knowledge share. Oh, that's a misclick. Here's attempt number 2. Had to guess there. Here's attempt number 3. Why is there no music playing right now? Amadia's Sanctuary, I thought was gonna play some better music than this, and instead it's not playing any music at all. Very confusing. Oh, there it is. I mean, I knew they had music. Oh, I did not stutter, so you all heard me. Boom, 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 boom. Ah, we're gonna have to start guessing. Oh, we're really gonna... Okay. That 5 was helpful, actually. Oh, we still have to keep guessing. Oh, no! Disaster. Attempt number 4. Remember, we do up to 5. Ew. Attempt number 5. I'm sure there was... I could have done some more logic there, and I just didn't. Ew. Come on. Alright. Alright. Doubters, take them. Sorry. I did not get anything good going off the ground there, but... That's what happens sometimes. Thanks for the redemption anyway. Oh my god, literally nobody voted no? What happens in that case? Does everyone just lose channel points and not get anything? Have I thought about timed Sudokus? I mean, I guess. I don't know. It's... I have done Sudokus in the past, but I don't know about timed. Like, what would that even look like? Alrighty.
Bye now.
Bye now. Let's keep shopping. Abandoned camp. So we're gonna check and see what Kerbin's got for sale, and then send him to the Shadow Realm. Doesn't look like he's got anything that we want. So let's banish him. Oh, he does actually. He does have Black Shroud, so I could in theory take Black Shroud and then combine it with a Fire skill book. But do we need it this early? I don't think we do. I think Skin Graft is more important to me. So, whatever. Yeah, let's just ignore it. We can get all the necromancy spells a little bit later. But it is cool that him being alive allows you to get access to some of this stuff a little bit early. Like, the infusion spells, right? You wouldn't be able to get Shadow Infusion as a summoner. It did pay out well. Enjoy your points, Deuce. Yeah, you'd be able to get these spells early, which is kind of cool. Oh, and Dominate Mind even? Holy crap. Having Dominate Mind in Act 1 is pretty insane, I gotta say. I'm just realizing that we haven't done the Redeka fight at all, by the way, so we better not forget to do that. Got a feather? Nice. Okay. Deus taking his winnings and just murdering the channel points. Good job. Get those out of here. We didn't want them anyway. Oh my god, Infect does so much damage. Oh, that just eliminated all of his armor. You love to see it. Alright, sir, you go hang out with, I don't know, Duggan down there. Ooh, rip. We're out. Oh, we got Black Shroud anyway. Go figure. Alright, let's make friends with Gareth and Exter both. I think 700 gold is enough to make them forget that we killed their friends. Perfect. I'll just take Thick of the Fight. It's not necessary at all, but we'll take it. And Phoenix Dive is fine as well. We already have Blitz Attack because what's-his-face gave it to us. Slain, the Winter Dragon, gave it to us, so I don't even need to work that hard for it. We can sell all of these things as well. Although, wait, now I'm just realizing maybe I shouldn't sell him all of this stuff because he might end up using all of it in the fight. But maybe I should sell him all of this stuff because he will use it during the Lady Vengeance fight. It'd be interesting to see what he does with all this stuff that we just sold him. Maybe he'll do some good with it. Maybe he'll just continue to be absolute garbage. Who knows? A new man in town. Thanks so much for the follow. Welcome on in. By the way, did anyone have a bone? No. Okay. Alright, he's got a Chanterelle for sale. That's good. 600 gold is good enough for this. And then in terms of polymorph spells, Skin Graft is obviously our new friend. I'll take Terrain Transmutation while we're here. And Spider Legs we may as well grab. He's also got some of these. That's good. Is that a normal feather? Sweet, we'll take it. Oh, I don't need that. I do want this. And then in terms of level 9 gear, does he have anything that I might actually use? Nope. He does not. Alright, that's fine. Oh, I do want to take ignition so that I can just learn Mass Corpse Explosion before I forget. Okay, great. Good. Oh, he has a bone. I'll buy it. Why not? We'll make another pixie dust. So obviously I don't have Pyrokinetic 2, so I can't actually use that yet. But here we go. Skin Graft, that's important. Armor of Frost, also cool. The rest of these are whatever. There we go. What just happened here? Okay, right. And with the one in Hydrosophist, I can put this back in as well. Cool. When you respec into an out of polymorph, you just keep an eye on your stats and make sure that your stats are what they want them to, or what you want them to be. I wouldn't worry about it too much, Kuya.
Power is power.
Okay, let's send these guys on their way.
Tell me it's time. My sword's at the ready.
Yep.
He takes the seeker.
All right, bye. See you guys later. Zorak, thanks so much for the follow. Welcome on in.
Ah, you're back.
Yeah, that's also very true. If something doesn't look good, you can always just reload. Pyrokinetic Necromancer is an interesting hat. Of course, Intelligence Warfare is going to trump that every single time, so I'm not going to worry about finding an upgrade like this quite yet. I think I could just kill this guy now. Might as well. Get rid of him. Remember, as an undead, we can hit him with healing spells immediately to start working on his physical armor. Infect, nice. I'm gonna teleport him a little ways away from myself here because I just want to make sure that he's not gonna do anything weird when I go invis. Okay, he's not doing anything weird. Cool. Bye. Thanks for the stuff. What happens when we eat a stupid heart? Okay, nothing? Cool. Let's go do the Redeka fight, or... Oh, wait a minute. There's some people that we haven't taken care of. Well, let's go ahead and do this. Again, these are fights that I just want to make sure I don't forget to do before we leave. I kept Hilda alive just to see what she would end up carrying in stock.
Still on your feet, eh? Glad to hear it.
Just in case she had anything good at level 9. Of course she doesn't.
If you're so inclined.
But interestingly enough, she does have a blue item. So that's, I mean, it could have been good. It wasn't, but it could have been. Anyway. Okay, bye guys. A little bit easier to do this fight when you're literally 6 levels higher than everybody in the battle, you know? Makes things a little bit easier.
You are tested.
We used mnemonic in the last run, Kuya. So yes, I do think about it. However, Sebille is going to get +3 in memory on her own as part of her personal quest in Act 3. So we may not need mnemonic.
She's smart.
I couldn't let him kill you.
We may not need it ourselves. Goodbye, butter. Okay, I'll save the other 2 merchants. We'll come back here. Let's go do the Redeka fight. Are we OP? Yeah, pretty much, Goblin. Pretty much. We're running around right now with a full 10 in warfare at this point in the game. So, yeah, I guess. Yeah, let's go do some serious hurt to Redeka here. Remember, Redeka has a corpse standing next to her already, so we're gonna eliminate all of her physical armor before this fight even starts. Bap. I hit her with an infect for before the fight started, just for fun. Yeah, she'll do a mosquito swarm on me. Alright, you gained a little bit of health back. Yeah, I mean, good for you, you know? I hope you're happy. Blah! She's dead! That was, very, very tricky. Very challenging stuff right there. I can start doing healing spells against these undead guys. Obviously, they are not able to withstand the healing goodness that we dish out. Well, that guy's in serious trouble, isn't he? I'll raise a corpse up as well. We can go invis. Alright, bloat. You know what to do. Part of me thinks I should have run over here. Hang on. Yeah, I kind of did this wrong. Oh well. We have skin graft as a just in case we need it sort of thing. what's the deal here? I'm just not standing close enough. Fine. Yep, gotta be a little careful here. Again, obviously we have skin graft still available. Which I might use here. I might use it here. Dead. These undead are cool because they're undead that can bleed, which is always great. Oh, that one died to healing. Rip. That one has 2 health left. Uh-huh. Nice fight. We're strong. We're strong. We're very strong, actually. Strength, wits, scoundrel. Dang. Shame we're not using any of that. 1 huntsman, 2 hydro. Doesn't really do much for me. Intelligence, initiative. Okay. Intelligence, hydrosophist. In fact, alright. I mean, we didn't get anything really good out of this, though, of course. The experience is good. Alright, so I remembered to do the fight. Yay. And it's just Alexander now, I think. But first, let me go and get skin graft, or rather a source point for skin graft, and then we'll go and do the fight. Yeah, our spell damage is high. It's really good. Hey Kieta, we've been live for looks like almost 3 hours, so, and we're just about wrapping up the act. So, pretty good pace for today's schedule. Oh no, what happened here? I'm interested in having chicken claw on my bar, as opposed to a heart of steel, because here I don't need to worry about my armor. However, I do need to worry about just stunning Alexander at the end. I expect him to be the last one that we have to deal with. So. Oh, that is unfortunate. Oh well. Can I send you down on top of this guy? Not really. Alright, here, let's spend the remainder of our AP to go to a spot around you. There we go. As long as I can still hit him with a decay. Yes, good. Alright, we need to get rid of his physical armor first, so bleed is fine. Infect. Decay. Heal. Now, unfortunately, the long-range teleport that I would do here is not going to be good enough for... Well, basically what would happen is I would get the kill, but it wouldn't assess me the Executioner AP until after my turn is already over, so I need to do it like this. Unfortunate. Pretty unfortunate, I gotta say. But it's okay. I'm gonna teleport his corpse down on top of this dummy. And then go into this. Everything still worked out just fine. Because now the worm is going to show up on top of this guy. It might actually show up on top of both of them at once, which is kind of intriguing. And here he comes. Hello. I like where they're all positioned, so this is good. Alright, what's this guy gonna do? Shoot a water arrow. Interesting. And then tactical retreats over to here. Interesting strategy. Gotta say. God, he looks disgusting. I would like to... Oh, alright, I already did delay turn. Right. Okay. There's really not much for me to do on this turn, except kind of buff myself up. So I'll buff myself up. I guess I can summon a bloat on from this guy, since... Though I'm not sure how far along he'll get. But we'll do it anyway. Zachman murdering the channel points. Congratulations. You are officially a point killer. You did it. Alright, bloat. Get your ass down here. Oh, that's so disgusting. Bum, bum. Is there anyone that's close to dead? This guy seems to be relatively close, but not really. And then this guy is the closest to dead, so I can aim for him. Oh, that's gonna be a kill. Unfortunately, the corpse explosion's not going to hurt anything except for maybe the drill worm. I'll try it anyway. It did actually hit the drill worm. That's cool. We can kill the drill worm here. And I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Double turn. Or not, yeah, on our double turn, I'm gonna go ahead and double adrenaline as well. I can send Alexander in just to hurt him with the corpse explode that I'm gonna do with the drill worm's corpse. I can also use healing spells on the drill worm because it's decaying, so this is a little bit of an easier way to kill it. Down it goes. And we explode it. And then your boy is invis again. And all of these guys are kind of standing in a spot together, which I really like. This is gonna set up another nice corpse explosion in just a little bit after all of my spells have cooled down. Though I don't have any corpses to explode, I'll have to make one. Again, just waiting for all of our spells to come back, and then we'll light them up. In particular, Chameleon Cloak. Alright, let's do it. Oh, baby. Oh, the damage is real. Alex with an infect. Bloat can do some work here. Alright, everyone's dead except for Bishop Alexander. Go figure. I don't think he's immune to decaying, is he? Doesn't look like it. Let's go down there and give him what for. This should be the end of this fight. I didn't even need to use Chicken Claw when all was said and done. That fight went so well that we didn't even need to bother with it. GG.
She steps. She takes. Hey. She examines her hands where the skin.
Come. You'll have to ask Melody after you, darling. Vote first.
Ask her to wait. We've got looting to do. Thanks for the GGs, guys. Now that was very clean, so I'm actually very happy with how that all went. Alright. We can check on all that stuff with Nabora. She'll be able to tell us what we got.
She looks at you. Good to see you. You take care now. And don't you let me down.
+1 warfare. I mean, that's better than our other warfare ring, so I might as well have it. That gives Constitution Hydrosophist. Okay, whatever. Alright. We can sell our stuff. There we go. Does she have anything that I'd be interested in buying? Does not look like it. Okay. Goodbye, Nabora. Oh, let's watch Ifan get murdered by Losa. That's always fun. Losa and Dominic gonna kick Ifan's ass. Ifan became allied to me when we did the Elodie fight way at the beginning of the act, so it's pretty funny. They froze him. Oh dear. What a way to go. Cast Rain and stuns him. Wow. Big plays. Roundhouse kicked. Losa, get the finishing blow. Oh. Rip. Good job, you beat him. Surprise. Bunch of idiots. Alright, cool. Nails? We like nails. Let's get those. Alright. Last bit of business is taking care of these guys here, and then we're gonna save and load to get rid of the quest rewards bug, which I imagine there will be 1 or 2 items that are coming from quest rewards that the game didn't give to us yet.
State your business.
I'm gonna refresh his inventory really quickly, and then we're gonna kill him. And these 2 guys. Leaves the Halo alive, of course. And then we are on our way. All right, my dear. I will give you 300 gold so that you forget that we killed your friends. Right. Good talk. Bye. Alrighty. Looks like we're good to go here. Alright, so I'm gonna do the F5, F8 really quickly just to resolve that quest reward bug that I was just talking about. We should get an item or two out of this. And then it's off to the boat. Oh, nothing? Okay, nothing it is. Cool, I guess we didn't have to worry about that at all. Oh, and there is this chest over here. I always forget to raid this chest, but I've never found anything useful in here either, so. Oh, whatever. I mean, it's a way to gamble, that's the thing. You don't have to do it. We just do it anyway.
Let's go.
Alright, off we go! We can do the Lady Vengeance fight tonight too. We'll do the Lady Vengeance fight and then we can call it afterward. We should hit level 10 before the night is out. Yeah, he wants to, and also everyone deserves it. I mean, if you think about it, no one in the there's like 3 good aligned characters in this game, and even they're like kind of suspect. So, I mean, who cares? You know, we're becoming divine anyway. This is a power gaming run, not necessarily focused on role playing. Rawvox, thanks so much for the follow. Oh my god. Is that 1,000? That's 1,000. Guys, what the hell? I would not have dreamed of like this is kind of surreal to me. It was like a year ago we had like 100 followers. If that. So the amount of time that you guys have spent here, the community that you guys have formed together with us, I mean, it really does mean a lot. It's crazy. It really is crazy. Thanks guys for being here. Really appreciate you. All right, let's continue. She doesn't have anything particularly interesting, but we will be killing her anyway. Getting to Act 4 tonight? Yeah, okay, sure.
Power.
Yo.
Is power.
I'm killing you. Fun School, thanks for the follow. 1001. Palindrome, right there. You're the palindrome one. So Matisse here is worth 2,900 XP. Or sorry, Maeve? Maeve? Yeah, Maeve. Plus, you never see her again, so it doesn't matter. She's dead. Tishler, thanks so much for the buck. Thank you. That's a kind message. I really appreciate it. You don't have to do that, but thank you. I'm so happy that I'm able to do it.
Spare me,
I won't.
Thanks, ZJ. Kingworm, thank you so much for the gift. Oh, that's very nice. Rawvox, the thousandth follower gets a free sub. That's pretty dope. Hey, Rawvox, thanks for being here, and please enjoy your ad-free viewing and tier 1 emotes for the next month. Kingworm, that's very generous. Thank you. Wow.
Very glad to.
Isn't yes? It's your bet.
No, you're a baller. Alrighty.
avoid drift my he's another we let she's either the keep.
Exter. Where is Exter? Hey, buddy.
We have to find a way to get this
You
ship
haven't
moving.
restocked by chance, have
We
you?
can't let the Magisters catch up with us. We're too weak to fight them.
I can try to let him... We'll keep him alive because it's possible that he restocks before... before we have to do the fight, but we'll see. I sort of doubt it. Well, shit. There we go. Oh, you're gonna help me? He doesn't know. He missed anyway. You dumb bitch. Extra's so stupid. Come on, if he's a chicken, you can hit him, right? Right? Huh. That's cool. There's like nails and stuff in here. Huh. That's kind of neat. Alright. Go downstairs. Rob this stupid child. Whoa, he's just got a... Oh my god. Han just holding out on us. He's just holding a level 9 belt. What a boss. Alright. Time to ditch the strength that we had from before. We can put points into wits here is fine. Again, maxing out wits is just more important than anything else right now, for me personally. Though I will swap out Pet Pal in favor of Savage Sortilege for the boat fight. So we'll take our 33% crit chance. Well, 32% when you add in Peace of Mind. That's pretty good. A third of the time our spells will crit. So that's pretty helpful. Of course, I will probably want to replace... what do I want to replace here? Chicken Claw can get replaced by Blitz Attack. That's pretty good. And then Invisibility can probably get replaced by Phoenix Dive, just for mobility. Because we're not going to need to go invisible in the next fight. Hey, Magister Ranley. I heard that you're worth experience. Oh, you don't have a lot of health, my dear. Rip. Alright, grab the gem. Alright, we're gonna loot the boat, make friends with Tarquin, see if Tarquin's got anything for sale that we want. It's possible that he'll be able to give us some upgrades, and maybe not.
The door seems like any door. The wood, the face vanishes. The anguished face of a shutter. I am.
Open sesame, and we're in. Yay. Hey, Wheeler. I sure hope so. I sure hope you're right.
I'm a that infernal.
Alright, I'll come back and talk to him in just a second, because I want to finish raiding the room first, and then we'll come back, make friends with him, buy stuff. Remember, and in this, the way that we play the game, we will not be fighting against any, you know how there are the Hammers pets that are hanging out, like if you go downstairs here? They're already dead. We dropped Death Fog on them back in, back at the start of the act, when they were hanging out at the gates of Fort Joy. So, there's nothing down there. We already got the experience for killing them at the time. And we didn't lose any experience because they're level 8 opponents both there and here. So, we just got their experience a little bit earlier. That is all. Palps is going ham. What's going on? Wheeler, thank you so much for the tier 1. Wow, that's very kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for the tier 1. Please enjoy your ad-free viewing for the next month. Tier 1 emotes. That is awesome, guys. Guys, the support tonight, you guys are just on fire. Thanks for being here, everyone. This is a great stream. I'm glad that you're all here. Oh, thank you. Thank you. And I know I've mentioned this before, but I have, you know, there are people whose streams I watch similarly to how you guys watch mine. You know, I wake up in the mornings and I'll find certain streamers that I'll watch. And the fact that I get to provide that for others, I know exactly what it means. So I really do appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. And it really does make me so happy that I'm able to do that for you guys too. Stupid cat. Don't worry, that cat was friends with Dallas anyway. Even the cat was an asshole. Thanks, Savcad. Thanks, Very. Oh. Someone was asking yesterday in chat what you could use for the pressure plate. So any of these globes are heavy enough. So I usually will just teleport one of these globes down here. And I just know where the pressure plate is. So that makes it so that you can unlock the button. I'm sure there are other things that would allow for you to do it as well, but that one's just the easiest. Now, note that if you do that while this cat is alive, the cat will get angry at you and might cause Tarquin, and if Samdel is alive, Samdel might get mad at you as well for teleporting things around this room. Again, super confusing interaction, and I don't know why it happens that way, but it can happen that way, just so that you guys are aware. I'm over encumbered because I'm now carrying way too much stuff, but it's fine. It's only for the next like couple seconds until we have to fight against, or until we can sell stuff to Tarquin. I'm just collecting everything all at the same time. Okay. Great. Good looting. All right, let's talk to Tarquin, see what he's got for sale. Maybe we get lucky and he's got some good stuff.
It's good to have a sense of freedom once again.
I mean, maybe not.
Power.
Nope.
Is power.
Wits Huntsman Necromancer. That's nothing. That's nothing. All right, no luck here. That's fine. Again, our damage is still just fine, so we'll be okay. Fernanji, thanks so much for the follow. Take care, Savcad. See you soon. Thanks for joining tonight. Oh, this gives Warfare and Aerithurge. Oh, dope. Warfare Aerithurge. That's an upgrade for us. Nice. Okay. Let's make friends with Tark. Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow night too, so you guys know where to find me. Living on the Edge, I can take here. Bone Widow's nothing. Bone Cage is fine. We can buy that. I'll buy the Flame Rune. Why not? All right, let's get rid of all of this stuff that's just weighing us down. Get rid of all of it. Lots of money for your boy. Still has money left? All right. Very well then. I'll find more stuff to give you. 247. 42? Alright, we did it. There we go. Cool. Source orbs are very expensive, so I'm not sure I should be spending money on those like this right now, but it is possible. Steal it? Yeah, we could go put points in thievery and steal it. It is an option, of course. Warfare Aerithurge. Do I have 2 in Aerithurge right now? No, just 1. Okay, that's normal. And remember, Tarquin will restock before we leave tonight. Tarquin will have restocked because we'll have hit level 8. So. Oh, by the way, we can make Bloodstorm already. We just can't learn it yet because, you know, you need 3 Necromancer and 3 Hydra Sophist at the same time. And of course, we can't cast it because you need 3 source points to do it. But still, fun that you can make it already. It does so little damage right now. But, I mean, at least, you know, 53 to 59. But it's 53 to 59 to everybody. So that's could be worse. Could be worse. If you had 3 source points, then you could cast it. We don't have any rune slots right now, so the pixie dusts don't matter. But let's go and talk to Exter before we leave, because it's time for him to go. Is Bloodstorm good? Yes. Yes. Bloodstorm is... I mean, I'm hoping that this build makes it long enough for me to show you exactly how good Kieta, but yes, Bloodstorm is one of the best spells in the game.
Did you hear? We're bringing you to
And
Meister
combines
Sebille,
very
the
nicely
head of
with
the
some of the
Seekers.
other spells.
If-
Whoa, he's got a lot of money. Oh shoot, let's sell him stuff. Hey man, here you have everything else that we weren't able to sell to other people. We'll sell to you. Actually, let's hang on to those 2, because I can make a corpse explosion book for what's-her-face, the lady that wants corpse explosion books. We already have a mind maggot grenade, which is good, because we're going to be using one. We can sell restoration. Or resurrection scrolls, we don't need those. I can sell those. What is this, a finesse potion? Get that out of here. What else? That everything? I mean, that was a lot of money. I do want to buy pixie dust off of him, so let's buy pixie dust off of him. It is a per character AoE like Pyroclastic, yes, Kingworm. And it functions very similarly. If you've got a bunch of enemies grouped on top of one another, multiple Bloodstorm droplets will hit multiple people at once. And that's physical damage, not magical. So it's good. What I'm saying is it's good. Yeah. Yes. That is an accurate statement. That's broken. Yep. You could not be more correct. Yep, sets diseased and decaying, Wheeler. Both. But yeah, we mostly use it as a setup for Grasp of the Starve, but also because it's just good. It's good. You know? You can take my word for it. It's a good one. Alrighty. Hey, that's a relatively clean inventory, I guess. Alright, Exter. Sorry, bud. But we're about to leave the act, and you being alive is not part of my plans, so goodbye, sir. That critted, by the way. That's why that did as much damage as it did. We're going to be relying on some of that critting for the next fight coming up here. So I do need a source point, so Extra will go ahead and be our sacrifice for that as well. Go ahead and use Rebecca's Purging Wand. Here, you just... Thanks, bud. Lost a spell. What did I lose? Which spell got removed from our bar, I wonder? Ah, yep, Resto. Okay. Okay, I think we're ready to hit it here. We have multiple mobility spells in the form of Blitz Attack. We have our Mind Maggot Grenade all ready to go. We have all of our damaging spells. I could, in theory, put in something a little bit more damaging, like a Bloodsucker, for example, but I don't think that's going to really work. So, yeah, this is good. This is good for now. How much in Scoundrel do we have, anyway? Oh, we have 2 in Scoundrel. So I could use... Wait, what's the cooldown on Phoenix Dive versus Cloak and Dagger? Oh, that's the same. Is your first time watching me do the fight? Oh, this should be fun, Wheeler. And hopefully a little bit educational. I'd prefer to have Cloak and Dagger versus Phoenix Dive. So, we'll take that instead. We don't need Living on the Edge. We do have multiple physical and magic armor potions, so these large physical and large magic armor potions are we're gonna be taking these. Is the range the same on the Mind Maggot Grenades? No. The Mind Maggot Grenade range is massive compared to the Love Potion, or the Love Grenade, and it's 4 turns instead of the Love Grenade's 2. So basically, we're gonna take control of 3 teammates, or three of our enemies for the entirety of this fight. So it's part of the way that we make sure that we succeed in this fight is by using the Mind Maggot Grenade. But we'll discuss that once we get in there.
Before you is a towering figurehead carved in the light. At that moment, the ship's serendipitous searing the pain in...
Oh, dang it. I didn't pick up the book. Whoopsies. Oh, sorry, you're talking about Phoenix Dive and Cloak and Dagger. Yeah, the range is the exact same. It's basically the same spell, except with Phoenix Dive, you get the little fire thingy that surrounds you. I just needed to pick up this book. Dusty Tome. Oh, was I supposed to read it? What the heck?
Is power.
There we go. We got it. Violent Goldfish. Oh dear. Thanks so much for the follow. Alrighty. This should be pretty good. We're pretty stacked here, so.
The figurehead looms ahead. The deck beneath you groans and trembles, like the ship itself is awaking from a slumber. A deep sigh emerges, unmistakably the sound of a living being.
Yes. Yeah, one of Brachus's rings, or one of the well rings was awesome. It gave us 2 in Necromancy. So.
You sang the song. Now you must ask. I am here to... I see you. That time has passed. Thanks to the day.
The creaking of the ship beneath you ceases.
You know my The ship's away. She ready to sail. Please.
Be on your way. Yeah, that ring, this one, sorry, not water, this one, Longclaw. This one gave us 1 Constitution, unnecessary. 1 in Scoundrel, cool, so we can now use Cloak and Dagger. And 2 Necromancer, very cool, because I continue to be a Necromancer who did not allocate any points into Necromancy myself. So, yeah, we will be getting the boon buff because I set the ship free. She'll do it if you set her free. So. Alrighty. Let's pre-buff. And get in there.
Well, a slip to driftwood then. It may forward.
Save those Seekers, yeah.
We are ice.
Yeah, we're gonna save them. Yep. Look at all these Seekers. Oh no, the Seekers are gonna die. Oh no, the meteor shower, it killed all of them. Ah.
Oh, for the love
Man.
of it. Listen up, show us what God will.
They were taken too soon.
I'll.
Alrighty. So, let's do an overview of our opponents here, right? 1, 2, 3 of them have no magic armor at all. 2 of them have no physical armor, and 2 of them are the Geists that have both physical and magic armor, do the most damage, and are worth the most experience. So our goal here is going to be to try to kill both the Geists, but mostly we just need to keep them away from Malady and keep them from killing me. So a couple of objectives here, obviously. And the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to launch the Mind Maggot Grenade. Like I said, this is a charm grenade on steroids, has a massive radius, resisted by magic armor, of which 3 of our opponents do not have any, and lasts for 4 turns. So these guys will be hanging out with us on our team, doing damage for us for the rest of this fight. So that's good. So that's a good start. Next. I'm going to use Blitz Attack on this Geist right here. So now that we've taken control of these 3 guys, using Blitz Attack will now transfer me to the Geist, to this Silent Watcher who's behind them. Which is exactly where I want to be. Why do I want to be here? Well, because now these 2 guys who have no physical armor get stunned. So now these 2 guys don't move, and it's just Geists and me. I'm going to create a blood surface for myself, and I'm going to immediately consume the physical and magic armor potions that we had prepared, so that these Geists, who are likely to come after me, will not kill me. Because obviously me dying is bad. Should go without saying. Use the ballista? Yeah. I wish, Wheeler. I wish. I wish you could point and aim this thing. That would be so dope. Gareth is using the scrolls and things that we sent him. Oh, that's pretty funny. Hopefully he'll be useful. I don't know if Peace of Minding Malady was necessarily the right play, but let's see if he does anything other than throw stuff at these guys. Oh, looks like you're coming to hit me, huh? This one may actually get a hit on me. Or not. Oh, we revealed another Geist. Cool. Unfortunately, we don't have a blood surface right now. And I do kind of wish that I did have Raining Blood available to create a surface for myself. So that is a little bit of a problem. But it's okay. We'll just buff ourselves here. I think is fine. And then maybe I can... what can I do here that would make any sort of sense? Yeah, it looks like I can do a little bit of crowd control here. So I'll move this direction. Unfortunately, I can't go this way, but I can go this way. So I'll go away from them. There we go. And I knocked down one of the Geists, which is great. And here comes the Vengeance buff. Right. The Vengeance buff doesn't do a tremendous amount, except for the little fact that it gives us +8 wits. Which, again, that's +8 crit chance for us. So our spells can still crit here. And remember, I'm still holding on to Skin Graft. So there is a chance that we'll have a Corpse Explosion, but make it double coming. Yeah, Gareth is using the... Yeah, Gareth's doing useless things. Alright. Well, you know, they can't all be winners. And in Gareth's case, he's definitely not a winner. As you can see, our friends are doing a tremendous amount of work here. This guy is going after after Malady, but I can teleport him away at any point. Two turns left. Matter of fact, we can teleport him over there now. Bye. Looks like we have a kill lined up. I'll go ahead and snipe it right here, and then we're gonna Corpse Explode. This is a huge Corpse Explosion right there. That hit literally every single one of our enemies. Unfortunately, it didn't crit, but still. This Geist is in trouble. This Geist is decaying. Oh, that Geist's decaying. Heck yeah. Free damage right there. And then we'll bring Bloat in. He knows what to do. Another big AoE to literally all of our opponents. Gareth. Gareth is continuing to just make a real showing for himself here. One of the Geists just died. That's 2,900 experience for us. Another opponent just died. 725 XP for us. We're getting full experience for the Geist kills, which is awesome. Attack of opportunity, 2 Geists down. 2,900. This is going outstandingly. This could not be going any better. It really could not be going any better. So happy. Nothing worth going over there for, Jepstone. Unfortunately. Alright, we've got some corpses. I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to position myself... I'd like to position myself in a spot, and I'm going to Skin Graft here. Because while these guys are still taken control of, I'd like to kill them. Or at least try to kill them. I think we might be able to get 1 or 2 of them here. So it'll be a skin graft, I think, and then teleport. Because there is a Geist body on the ground here, right? Yeah. Okay, let's do it. You know what? Maybe I'll just attack these 2 guys anyway. There we go. 210 damage. That's a lot. But again, having killed all the Geists is kind of my big win here. Because now, I mean, look at this. These guys can't hurt me. These guys can't hurt Malady because they're all on my team. So, yeah, Gareth, once again, you're using Peace of Mind on Malady. Amazing. Just could not have been more useless. If he had just swung his sword for the full duration of his turns, we would have gotten 2 extra kills here. But it is what it is. These guys hurt each other a little bit, which is going to allow me to get a kill here, an extra kill. Yeah, right here. So here's our last kill. Again, this is the last turn, so... And the reason I can tell is because our opponents that we took over have switched sides. So this is the last turn. So I will do whatever damage I can here. It's not going to matter, but we killed everything except for these 2 guys, which was worth... These guys are worth 725 experience each. The Geists were worth 2,900 each. And we killed 2 of these opponents as well. And here she goes. Damn, she's good. And we are... Nice. Level 10. Victory on the boat.
What the hell?
And we roll very smoothly into Act 2. I must say, that was the smoothest fight that we have had on the Lady Vengeance in a very long time. So, that was actually really good. That was very good. Pretty pleased with that one. Hey, take care, Kuya. We'll see you soon, I hope. But have a good night. Thanks for being here today. Alright. Where is our boy Tierson Delius? That him? Okay.
As he will get
What?
Gareth was exceptionally useless in this fight, I gotta say. The one thing that he did do that I really did like, at least he got out of the way and prevented himself from taking all that damage. Because we've had him die on the boat before. So, at least he didn't do that. At least he just kind of got out of the way and just didn't... He didn't do anything worse than that. Because that could have been bad. I do like Blitz attack. It's still good. Alrighty. So with the respec mirror here, I'm going to be... Oh, by the way. Yeah, so we're going to be taking more points into warfare. Again, no surprises there. Continue stacking points into wits, but we are now going to be... Yes, Kiara, yeah, you miss any further experience you can get from Gareth in Acts 2 and 3 if he dies, either in Acts 1 or 2. We've also had him run through the pathway of Shriekers in Act 1 before. So he's found some creative ways to off himself in the past. I'm gonna put Pet Pal back in. Again, we take care of basically all the Pet Pal stuff that we can do in Act 2 in the very first bit of Act 2, and then we can swap it out for something else. So I'm set for Thievery, and for Pet Pal, and we can continue.
Where have you...
And the last things that we need to do before we move on is, because we just leveled up, Tarquin will have upgraded his gear. So we can go ahead and give him one final check before he heads off to Stone Garden, and then we'll be good to go. We'll see if he's got anything good. Armor is my biggest spot that I can upgrade still. Right now my armor is kind of not doing anything useful.
Solid ground.
She did they love you? I may not you as you when you she give you're the now and
Hello again. I think it's time to
We can also send Han off to go and get some stuff. I'll have him get pixie dusts. It's fine. Until level 13, at which point he can get source orbs, and then we'll do that. Put that on ice, and let's check with Tarquin. See what he's got.
I hadn't realized I was in such illustrious company when we met before.
Teleport scroll, we snap pick that one. His level 10 stuff is not impressive. Pyrokinetic Hydra Sophist, no. Helmet doesn't do anything. This helmet does Wits Warfare Huntsman. Wits Warfare Huntsman's interesting. Yeah, it can be Kiara, yeah, because a level 18 Ring of Intelligence, when the Fletcher upgrades it between Acts 3 and 4, will become a +3 intelligence ring, and it has the rune slot in it. So it may end up being useful, but it may also, we may have to put other stuff in there. Ah, yeah, okay, so this is gonna work. So +1 intelligence, +1 scoundrel. And then here, Wits Warfare Huntsman. So the result is we keep the Huntsman, we gain extra armor. Okay, I'm happy with that. Yeah, it's the only ring, Kieta, that has a rune slot in it, so it can be very good. If we were playing Lone Wolf, I'd probably, almost guarantee that we would be using it in the end game, but I can't guarantee that right now. Oh, we're gonna buy all of these. Yeah, we're gonna make big runes as fast as we can, so having all of these is good. Okay, great. And we can sell some of the shadow essences and fire essences and eyes and all this stuff that we're never gonna use. Oh, no, not those. Goodness. This and this. And we don't need 5 identifying glasses. We probably don't need 1 identifying glass anymore, if we're being very honest. And I'm just realizing, okay, he's got... Alright, well, that was a good haul. I mean, we look very silly, but
You honor me with your
it's all
repeated
good.
presence. Something on your mind?
Okay. Great. Alright, and this is how we're going to end tonight's session. Gotta say, this was very successful. Alright. Saving it. We'll start Act 2 tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining tonight, guys. I cannot believe the amount of support that you guys gave tonight. Everyone that hung out in chat, all the new followers, ridiculous that we've eclipsed 1,000 followers. Thank you again so much. All the new subscribers, resubscribers, gift subscribers. That's crazy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the support. It's just incredible. I hope that I continue to merit that kind of outpouring of support from you guys. So thank you. I will be back tomorrow evening, of course. You know, our usual weekly schedule will go live usually every evening Pacific time for now, until I get a new job, at which point we'll see how I'm doing. Of course, I don't plan on stopping streaming after I get a new job. It's just the hours might need to be updated, because right now I can stream pretty late. Sooner or later, we're going to have to amend our schedule back to what it was before, which is still, you know, streaming for a few hours each night, but maybe starting a little bit earlier. You know, we'll see what happens. But for now, I'll be back tomorrow evening, and you guys can find me here. If you're following the channel, you get a notification when I go live. We do have a Discord. We use it a little bit, so and I do post announcements for when I'm going live, and also, you know, there's discussion about the game and all that stuff. So,
Is power.
Noni, thanks so much for the follow as well. All right, guys, I have said all I need to say. All right, take care, stay safe. Thanks for being here. See you tomorrow. Good night, everybody. Bye.